Hello MBA aspirants, welcome to this video where we will discuss why you should not go and take mock CAT exams without doing at least some basic level of preparation. So we will discuss what are the kind of preparation you need to do and when is the best time to start taking mocks. Why I am doing this video today is subsequent to the last video, which was on the crucial 3 weeks leading to the CAT notification on the 31st of July. I got messages from several students from various quarters saying that I started going to classes but I haven't started preparation. Going to classes and starting preparation are entirely two different things. We know that, correct? And I went and took a mock and it was bad. Some of the students said that I joined for coaching only very recently over the last 1 month or even within the last 2 weeks, and my coaching institute asked me to go and take their mock because they told us that you need to understand the CAT examination, you need to gain experience, you need to understand test taking strategies and all that. So go and take the mock, and it was extremely bad for me. And then just to try my luck, I went and took the mock test exam of another coaching institute, and the result was the same: disaster. So why is this happening? Because those people were not prepared to take the mock CAT exam. See, the mock CAT is something which replicates the CAT exam. So if you go and take that kind of an exam without even basic level preparation, it is going to hit you very badly and your confidence is going to get dented. And many of you in that kind of a scenario would be thinking of even dropping out because you feel that you're not up to it, you will not be able to do very well in CAT, there's not enough time and all that. It is wrong. Even if you start now, you can do very well in CAT. In the description box of this video, I am giving the link of a chat with one of my students. She joined for CAT coaching last year in mid of July and excelled in both the CAT and XAT exams and got selected to both IIM Kozhikode and XLRI. This is just an example. There's enough time. So you need to believe in yourself. Don't worry if the mock CAT experience has hit you badly. So give yourself 1 month from today, not tomorrow, today. Okay, start preparation from today over the next 1 month, and then you keep August 15th as a date from which you can go back to the mock CAT series. Now in mock CATs, you will have students who have scored 99 plus, 95 plus percentile and all that, and at the other end of the spectrum, you will have students who have scored 30 percentile, 20 percentile, 10 percentile and even less. So I am actually addressing those students because they need to now build on their confidence, understand the reason why they couldn't do well in the mock CAT examination, the one experience or two experiences that they had, and how do they come back into the game very strongly. One more reason they need to understand about their performance is that you have all the CAT repeaters who tend to have an advantage, particularly those people who did well in the previous CAT examination or examinations, but decided to repeat because they probably did not get into their dream B school. There are even repeaters who have gone for IIM interviews last year, but unfortunately could not get selected. So then they become part of the mock CAT process. They have a distinct advantage because they know what CAT is all about. They have taken the real CAT. They know what the game is all about. So we are actually competing with them as first timers. And as first timers, if you walk into the mock CAT examination without even understanding what the examination is all about and even without doing some basic level of preparation, then obviously the results are going to be bad. Correct. So that is why I want you to give yourself time over the next 1 month to do that kind of preparation, and then you get back into the mock CAT test taking schedule. Now, how do we prepare over the next 1 month? Let us go section wise. In QA, ensure that you cover at least 4 chapters. As I said before, some of the coaching institutes are going to push you into taking marks by saying that even if you have done 1 or 2 chapters, that is fine. No, don't do that. At least 4 chapters in arithmetic. If you can cover all the 7 chapters before you start taking the mocks, wonderful. If you can't do that by August 15th, try and do at least 4 chapters. The reason why we focus on arithmetic is because that constitutes a major chunk of the questions in the quantitative section. That has been the case over the years in CAT. So while you have some of the fancy chapters which are in algebra or geometry or permutations, combinations and numbers and all that, your basic bread and butter is your arithmetic. So at least complete 4 chapters in arithmetic over the next 1 month. In data interpretation, complete your calculation-based DI plus at least one more area within the next 1 month. That can be either, say, Venn diagrams or special charts or games and tournaments. And in logical ability, at least complete 2 chapters from either linear, circular, order and sequencing and distribution, probably even selection. So from these chapters, at least 2. So the idea is that you will then be able to do at least one set in DILR. Coming to verbal ability, this is the time to start serious preparation on reading comprehension. I normally tell students that if you really want to build on reading comprehension, you need to practice daily at least 2 passages a day for the next 45 days, a 45-day plan. So if you're going to prepare very seriously on RC over the next 1 month, that will definitely start showing results. And go into the RC area, keeping your expectations minimum, and say that I want to do 1 passage. Anything more is a bonus. So don't get stumped by the number of questions within the section. Let's say, for example, in quant, don't be worried about all those questions which will stare back at you. You have covered 4 basic chapters in arithmetic. So look at questions from those chapters. Anything beyond that which you can do based on your skills which you draw from what you have done in school, wonderful. Same thing goes for DILR also. Your expectation is you want to do 1 set. Same with verbal ability. We are saying we want to do 1 RC passage. So you start working now in the VA areas like fill in the blanks, parajumbles, odd man out, summary and all that by taking some questions, a few questions, and working them out daily. So that when you take the mock cats, you are able to do at least a few questions here and there. You are actually going to sort of move around within the section in the given 40 minutes and trying to pick some questions which you can do. So you're not bothered about all those questions which are there in the section. Never be bothered about that. Never be bothered about the fact that the number of questions that you did not do far outnumber the number of questions that you can do. Don't worry. Please understand what the CAT exam is all about. You don't have to do a large number of questions to get a 90+ percentile. So right now, try and do whatever you can do. So don't make the mistake of attempting too many questions, doing a lot of guesswork and making a lot of mistakes, a lot of negatives. So take some small steps, but steady steps by working daily. Okay, give yourself 1 month. Don't worry that you're putting off your mock cats till mid of August. No issues at all. Don't get into peer pressure. My friends are taking mocks, so I have to take mocks. No. My coaching institute is pushing me to take the mocks, so should I do it? You should do it only after you have done some basic preparation. Otherwise, it will be counterproductive. Please understand. So August 15th is absolutely fine to start taking mocks. We are giving yourself 1 month. Just look at the number of mock cats you can take post August 15th. That is after stage 1 of your serious level preparation. You're still 3.5 months or close to 3.5 months away from the CAT examination. So if you count, say, 2 mocks per week, I'm not saying that you should take 2 mocks per week, but if you count, say, 2 mocks per week, then you're looking at a sufficient number of mock CAT exams before your CAT paper, and add all the actual CAT papers which you should do a thorough workout on from CAT 2017 to CAT 2021. That involves 12 actual CAT papers. Then you have enough CAT papers and enough CAT level questions to round off your preparation. So the idea is to do your basic groundwork before you go into the mock CAT papers, which reflects the actual CAT examination. There is enough time, so don't panic. Seriously, I'm telling you, don't panic. Don't worry. Don't have negative feelings about your capabilities, your ability, your skills, whether you are game enough to crack CAT, whether all these institutes are beyond you and all that. Don't let your mind get clouded by negative thoughts. I'm looking at you straight in the eye and saying it can be done. Don't worry about how the others are preparing. Don't worry about whether I will be able to cover all this before the CAT examination and all those kind of things. You will reach them, definitely. If you start working daily from today, you will reach there for sure. Okay, so get some preparation done and only then take the mocks, and then you will be pleasantly surprised, and then that will be a motivation for you to go along. Of course, it will be a roller coaster ride, your mock at test series, because the questions can come from different areas. So in a particular mock, you might get more questions from the areas that you have covered. In another mock, you will get more questions from areas which you are not covered, and your percentile will come down, and all those kind of things will happen. It is a process. So have the confidence to do a solid 1 month of preparation before you get back into your mock at test taking schedule, and then things will progress smoothly from there, and you will reach your dream destination of a top B school. You will. Take care.